Guys, I do not feel good at all. I'm sorry for not vlogging all day, but I'm gonna get as much vlogging as I can. And yeah, so again, I'm sorry for not vlogging, but I'm feeling so sick from my chemo and my steroids. because I slept so much today. Hold on, guys. Alright, guys, so as you can tell, my face is super red from all the steroids I'm on. It feels like I have a fever, but I don't have a fever. So, that sucks. So I'm just over here in my room, just checking some stuff out. So after I finish looking what I'm going to look at, I will, I'm just right here, I'm looking at my Wrestle Crate. So it's awesome that I'm getting Wrestle Crate now. And I'm sponsored by Wrestle Crate, so I don't have to pay for it. So thank you, Wrestle Crate, for sponsoring my Miss Dirty Fan 13 channel. It truly means a lot. It's crazy that like my channel has gotten so big that I'm starting to get sponsored by a whole bunch of guys like Jammer, Wrestle Crate, Google, of course. And guys, I'm still so psyched about this figure. I cannot wait to hang it up. So I'm gonna check out some more of my stuff. I already opened this and I did a video on it. If you guys haven't already, go check out my Wrestle Crate unboxing. It's my very first Wrestle Crate unboxing I've ever done. So that will definitely be that is already uploaded today on Mystery Fan 13. So make sure you check that out. I'm just looking over some stuff in my room and stuff. So I'll see you guys back in a bit. And here's the shirt I've been told off about 1,000 times over. And you wanna know why they're telling me off about this shirt? It's because Christmas Day, I was excited about having a rare John Cena shirt from WrestleMania 28 that I went with my nephew for his very first WrestleMania. And it's because they only made 300 of these shirts. And it's a Fruity Pebbles shirt. Because if you guys remember, during Mania 28, Fruity Pebbles was sponsoring John Cena. So I guess some people just got butthurt that they didn't have one of these shirts. And they just kind of took it out on me, I guess. So whatever. Time for kids to grow up, I guess. Alright guys, so since I'm on steroids right now, I am super hungry. So I'm gonna go make a snack right now. Yeah. So it's already past 12 a.m. It's actually 12:54, as you guys can see. But, oops. So, I want this vlog to be a little bit longer. So I'm just continuing it on until today. And then I'll do another vlog tomorrow. So, yeah. Just deciding on what I should snack on. Let's see. It's always the hardest thing to choose is when you're in steroids and you're just hungry and you just want to eat your whole fridge, pretty much. So of course I'm going to pull out a Gatorade. I think I'm going to get some watermelon, possibly. I don't know. Give me a second, guys. Alright guys, so I'm doing the question of the night while I'm still in my kitchen because this question of the night's gonna be pretty long just so I can make this vlog longer for you guys. Because I know you guys have been wanting longer vlogs and whatnot, so that's what I'm trying to get for you guys. So, the question of the night is gonna be what, and no matter how old you are, you've always had something that has impacted your life that's gonna impact your life forever. So if you don't mind sharing your story in the comment down below, what is one event that has impacted your life so much in your life, pretty much, like what has impacted you like greatly and that has changed your life forever? So if it's not too personal, then comment down below what it is for you. And you guys are probably already gonna know what my impact has been in my life. So okay, so let me get started. The event that has happened in my life that has pretty much changed my life forever when it happened was in 2013 when I got diagnosed with cancer. I'm going to tell you guys the story of how it all played out, since I don't think I've ever told that story except for my Mr. Fan 13 channel. So I'll start from the beginning until now. So it was December 2013. I was getting ready to enter my senior year of high school. You know, senior year is the best. It's supposed to be the time where you're just having the greatest time of your life. You're gonna get ready to go to college, like just start living your dreams. And sadly, that didn't happen for me. Not many of you guys know, I played softball. Softball was my life. Wrestling and softball. two biggest priorities in my life, and at the time, of course, Lexi too. If you guys don't know who Lexi is, she is my ex-girlfriend. And so summer 2013, I was always at Lexi's house, hanging out, swimming, playing basketball, going to the movies, you know, being a normal teenager. And during that summer, things just weren't right with me. Like, just to take a shot. Now, I know, guys, I've never been the skinniest person. Before now, I used to be 100 pounds heavier. Many of you guys don't believe it, but yeah, there was 100 pounds heavier than I am now. And so, you know, even though I wasn't always the skinniest person, I was always in shape because of my sports. And so when I would go swimming, I would go to the movies. Just to even get dressed in the morning, it felt like a workout. By the time I got my jeans on, I was already having to sit down. And I would have to take a 5-minute break just to put my shirt on and tie my shoes, and I would get tired again. And it just didn't feel like myself. I would go to softball practice, I was totally out of it. And example, I'll show you some of the stories that happened that summer. So let me think of one. We were having a pool party at Lexi's house, like a little family get together with Lexi's family, because that was like a normal thing we did in the summer. And so they asked me if I can go get ice, and I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So Lexi was gonna go with me, but I told her, no, like, enjoy your time with your family, because she has family there that only visits sometimes. So I went in my car, and I was about to drive down to the Circle K. And all of a sudden I started feeling dizzy, and like I was gonna pass out, and I was like, oh shit, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I think I left my cell phone in the house. I'm gonna pass out. So I got out of the car. Before I was gonna pass out, I ran back inside. I was tripping everywhere, all over the garden, over the concrete. And I got inside and I grabbed my phone and I threw myself on the couch. And I called Lexi's mom. She didn't answer. Then I called Lexi's Aunt Claudia. And I told her, I'm like, Claudia, I'm gonna pass out. I'm here on the couch. Please help me. So they came inside, and I had started this new diet called Herbalife. That diet's amazing, but you don't eat much, you know? You only drink 2 shakes a day and 1 meal. So they thought I was just hungry. And hold on, guys, let me get my cat off. No, Chewy, you can't be eating that. Okay, so they began feeding me like chicken and stuff, trying to get my energy up. And so I started feeling a little better, and then I went outside to swim, and the day went on. Another story that happened before I got diagnosed officially was I was getting ready I was showering and stuff, and getting ready with my friends, like, get together. We all decided to go hang out at Peter Piper, play some games, you know, just whatever. And after I got out of the shower, I was getting dressed and I was about to pass out. So I got my jeans on and my bra, and I told Lexi, call my mom, I'm about to pass out. Like, I don't know what's going on. And so Lexi ran out of my room screaming, telling my mom, Kayla's gonna pass out because she doesn't feel good. So as you guys know, my mom's a nurse. And my mom began taking my blood pressure, my sugar level, and everything. And then she was like, you know what, this is enough. You haven't been feeling well at all. Like, we're gonna take you to the doctor. So the day before my doctor's appointment, it was actually school registration. So I needed to go to my high school and register. And all my friends were looking at me saying, you look gray, you don't look good, like, what's wrong with you? And my best friend was freaking out saying, Kayla, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I feel fine, what are you talking about? And what I didn't know is I looked grayer than freaking, I don't know, just gray. And so when I was getting my books and stuff, I was about to pass out. My best friend had to take me to the nurse's office and call my mom, and I was not doing good at all. So then the next day we went to my doctor's appointment, and the doctor began asking for my family record, my family health record. And so I told him my grandma on my dad's side had cancers, my dad is diabetic, my mom has hypertension, which is high blood pressure, and my dad produces too much iron. So the minute they saw me with 100 pounds heavier than I am now, and they hear that my mom is hypertensive, meaning she just has high blood pressure, the doctor automatically put me on blood pressure pills. And so we thought that was good. You know, my mom's a nurse. She's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Kayla's like overweight, so maybe that's what it is. So then that weekend, me and Lexi were going to a Luke Bryan concert. If you guys don't know who Luke Bryan is, he's an amazing country singer. And we had been waiting for this concert for a long time. So we drove to Albuquerque, got our hotel, and we went to the Luke Bryan concert. Only problem is at the Luke Bryan concert, it was in an outdoor stadium, so it got rained out. So as we were walking back to the car, which was like a mile, 2 miles away, it started raining harder and harder and harder. And I was about to pass out. My heart was beating fast and I just couldn't take it anymore. So I sat in the dirt and told Lexi, I need to go to the hospital. So this nurse who was there actually saw me how I was, and she had parked very close to the stadium. So she gave me a ride in her car back to our car. And then I called my mom. I told her, Mom, I'm about to pass out. I need to go to the hospital. Lucky's about to take me to the ER. And my mom said, no, it's just your weight. That's what we thought. So time went on. We went back to the doctor. He put me on higher blood pressure medication. My mom just thought that wasn't right. So then he wanted to do a stress test because I had started college early. He started a calorie intake test and just all this stuff that just didn't make sense to my mom. So my mom said, okay, next week I got you an appointment with a new doctor. And I'm like, all right. So that next weekend I had a ACT retreat, which is a Catholic retreat. And I had been waiting a year to go on this. So my mom was like, when you get back from your retreat, we'll go to the doctor. So I went on the retreat, but I was getting worse. They had to push me around in a wheelchair to each activity. I didn't want to leave. I wanted to stay because it was an important thing to me. So when we got home and I finished the retreat for the weekend, because you don't go home, you stay at the retreat all weekend. I was at Lexi's house. We were hanging out, watching movies. You know, I was napping because this retreat kind of messes up your time, your sleeping time, because you're not on time, you're on Jesus time. So they kind of mess up your sleeping schedule. And so I was laying down, and her dog. I was laying down, and all of a sudden my heart started beating fast. I had to go to the bathroom, and when I got up, that's when it started beating really fast. And I told Lexi, call the ambulance. Like, I'm about to pass out my heart. I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. And I thought to myself, just calm down, Caleb, chill. So then I calmed down, went to the restroom, felt better, laid back into bed. And then her dog Zazu, who hated me for a while, because he would get jealous that I was with Lexi all the time and stuff, I guess, I don't know. And he got on my back. And I was like, Lexi, get Zazu off my back. Like, I don't want him on me. I'm tired. I want to sleep. So she was about to pick him up, and he growled at her and snapped at her and was about to bite her, which is not normal for Zazu, because, like, Zazu is their baby, like, literally. And so I was like, okay. So I tipped Zazu off, and he literally stayed side by side to me. So then my mom called and said, well, are you guys coming over? Because we were supposed to go eat dinner and spend the night at my house. And so, hold on guys, because Sassy keeps biting these flowers. Alright guys, so when I got up, Lexi started taking my stuff to the car because I was so tired and felt weak. So I thought I was just tired because of the retreat, but what I didn't know was that my body was shutting down. So as Lexi was loading the car, I got up and I started feeling dizzy. And I knew I was going to pass out. I knew that was the moment I was going to pass out because I could not take this anymore. So I didn't want to fall and hit my head on the piano or the floor. So I got to the couch as fast as I could, threw myself on the couch, and I lost control of my whole body and ended up urinating all over the couch. And Lexi walks in, starts freaking out. Her brother walks in, starts calling his mom, saying, Kayla's going to die. Lexi calls my parents, calls the ambulance, and next thing I remember, I'm in the ambulance with the paramedic named Sam. He's asking me about my background history, whatnot. I tell him, and then we head off to a hospital. Now at the hospital, I remember telling the nurse I don't want to pee in the specimen cup. I just didn't want to pee in it because I felt so sick. I remember getting a CT scan. The next thing I remember is waking up in the hospital you guys always see me at now, with one of the nurses I still know to this day, Michelle. She's asking me, how are you doing, kid? Like, are you okay? And I told them, like, I can't breathe. So they put a mask on me. And the next thing I remember is waking up and my brother walks in crying to the into the PICU. I don't ever remember them telling me I had cancer. I asked Lexi and I asked my parents what happened. And they said at the first hospital they sent me to, they said, I think she has leukemia. And I asked them, what did I say? Like, I don't remember. And the reason why I don't remember what they told me is because I had no oxygen going to my brain. So I just remember waking up knowing I had cancer. I don't remember them telling me. I just know I had cancer. And my doctor told me that if I would have slept through the night instead of waking up to go home, I would have died in my sleep. It's crazy. So since then, I've had countless chemo treatments, countless surgeries. You guys know I have that thing in my chest. Hold on. This thing right here is where they poke me every single time I go to my oncology clinic. There's a little device in there, like this big. And that's where they put the chemo through, because if you put a chemo through like a blood vessel right there, it will burn your skin. And so I've had 4 or 5 of those portacasts when most kids only get 1. You know, I got to do Make-A-Wish, which was amazing. But going through this whole chemo stuff, it just makes you look at life differently. Appreciate what you have. Don't take things for granted, because you never know when it's your time to go. And honestly, if it wasn't for that phone call, or for Zazu going crazy, or about Lexi picking me up, I wouldn't be here right now. And thank you to Dr. Canales, Alex, all my nurses, and especially God, and of course my parents, for not leaving my side, and just helping me get through this. And the good news at the end of the day, I finished chemo treatment and I'm officially cancer-free July 2016. So I never thought I would be able to say that. Wow, that's crazy. 3 years I'm going through this shit, but I can tell you it's made me a lot stronger, and if cancer can't keep me down, then nothing will. Alright guys, so that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Comment down below something that's happened in your life that has basically changed your life forever and made you look at life a whole new way. So until tomorrow guys, make a change you want to see in the world.